Dear students, welcome to this video class. In this class, we are going to discuss about a chapter from class 10 science, that is life processes. In this video, exactly we are concentrating on the process of digestion in human beings. Also, the role of important digestive enzymes. Hello students, how can we define the term digestion? So digestion means it is a process in which the complex food particles break into simplest form. That is, the larger food particles converts into the smallest form of the food. Students, so in this process, many organs take part in the digestion. Not only the organs, even some enzymes also assist. They help in the process of the digestion. That's why the digestion is considered as both mechanical and chemical process. Dear students, in the digestion, many organs take part in this process. Example, mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, anus, also some secreting organs like liver, pancreas are the important digestive organs. So in this process, some secretions are given by some important organs. So the important enzymes, the chemical substances which help in the digestion are, that is, salivary amylase, pancreatic amylase, pepsin, trypsin, lipase are the important digestive enzymes. So the meaning of enzymes is, enzymes are called biological catalysts which help in the digestion. Dear students, in this slide, we are going to discuss about the mechanical digestion of the food. It means how the different organs take part in the process of digestion and makes the complex food into the simple form. So here is a word for you, that is the alimentary canal. What is meant by alimentary canal? It is an elongated tube extending from mouth to anus is called alimentary canal. That means the process of digestion begins from the mouth and ends at the anus. That means first we take the food into the mouth. As we take the food into the mouth, the teeth and the tongue chews the food and turns the food into the larger size into the smaller particles. So in this process, the mouth produces a special juice called as salivary juice. So this salivary juice makes the food soft, sticky and smooth. So this nature of the food is called as bolus. So from the mouth, the food moves into the esophagus. Esophagus, it is an elongated tube-like structure showing the rhythmic contraction of the muscles. So in the esophagus, what happens? The food moves slowly towards the stomach. So the slow movement of the food in the esophagus caused by the rhythmic contraction of the muscles is called as peristaltic movement. So through the peristaltic movement, the food from the esophagus enters into the stomach. The stomach, it is a bag-like structure containing many juices. So the stomach produces the gastric juice containing the hydrochloric acid, pepsin and the mucus. The hydrochloric acid kills the microbes which are present in the food. Also, the pepsin which is produced in the stomach, it helps in the breaking down of the proteins into the polypeptides. The mucus which is secreted prevents the inner walls of the stomach from the corrosion of the hydrochloric acid. So in the stomach, what happens? The food converts into a paste-like structure. This nature of food is called as chyme. Now the food slowly moves into the small intestine. The small intestine, it is called as, it's a site of complete digestion, because in the small intestine the food is completely digested with the help of the secretions given by the liver and also the pancreas. The liver secretes the bile juice into the small intestine. Also, the pancreas secretes the pancreatic juice, which mixes in the small intestine and makes the food into complete digestion. After, as the food is completely digested, the digested food is absorbed by the finger-like projections which are present in the inner walls of the small intestine. It absorbs the food and mixes the digested food into the stomach. As the food is absorbed by the small intestine, now the undigested food and unwanted things gradually moves into the large intestine. So as the undigested food moves in the large intestine, the water is reabsorbed by the large intestine and it sends the waste things outside through the anus. So thus in our body, the food is converts into the complex form to the simplest form. This is called as the process of digestion. Dear students, we know that digestion it is both mechanical and chemical process. Why it is called a chemical process? Because so many chemical substances secreted in our body which assist the process of digestion. Dear students, those chemical substances are called as enzymes. The exact definition for enzymes is they are the biological catalyst. Now let's discuss about which are the different enzymes which secretes in our body which help in the process of digestion. The first enzyme it is the amylase. So this amylase enzyme it is secreted in the mouth. So it is secreted by the mouth. The name of the secretion it is salivary juice containing the amylase. The function of the amylase is it converts the complex carbohydrates into the simple carbohydrates. That means the starch converted into the sugars. The sugars may be the disaccharides like sucrose, fructose, maltose and lactose. The next enzyme is pepsin. So this pepsin is secreted in the stomach. So this stomach containing the gastric glands, they secrete the gastric juice. So this gastric juice contains the three different components. One is the pepsin, which is an enzyme. Next is the hydrochloric acid and the mucus. Dear students, hydrochloric acid and mucus, these are not the enzymes. So the pepsin, it is an enzyme which is secreted in the stomach. So the function of the pepsin it is, so the pepsin converts the proteins into the polypeptides, which is the simpler form of the proteins. So the function of the hydrochloric acid in the stomach, that means the hydrochloric acid acidifies the food and kills the microbes present in the food. As the food becomes acidified, the pepsin can easily break the proteins. The mucus which is present in the inner walls of the stomach, so it prevents the wall of the stomach by corrosion caused by the hydrochloric acid. So mucus plays very important role in preventing the corrosion caused by the hydrochloric acid. The next chemical substance which helps in the process of digestion, that is the bile juice. So this bile juice is secreted by the liver. So this bile juice doesn't contain any enzymes, but the bile juice contains the many bile salts. So what is the function of these bile salts? So bile salts convert acidified food into the alkaline. Also, this alkaline medium helps in the emulsification of the fats. That means the macroglobules of the fats convert into the microglobules. The next secretion is pancreatic juice. This pancreatic juice is secreted by the pancreas. This pancreatic juice contains the three different enzymes. One is amylase, second is the trypsin, and third one is the lipase. So the function of the amylase, that means the amylase converts the carbohydrates into the simple carbohydrates. Later, the trypsin converts the proteins into the peptides, and the lipase converts the fats into the simpler form. So that means the pancreas secretes the three types of enzymes, that is amylase, trypsin and the lipase. Dear students, finally the food is completely digested in the small intestine. That's why the small intestine is called as it is the site of complete digestion. That means the complex food particle like the carbohydrates converts into the simplest form of the carbohydrate, that is glucose, which can be easily used by our cells. Also, the proteins, it is the complex form which converts into the simplest form, that is the amino acids. In the same way, the fats, there are the complex food particles. Finally, after digestion, it converts into the simplest form, that is fatty acids and glycerol. So in this process, many enzymes took part and helps in the process of digestion. Dear students, this is very important. You have to take care of the different enzymes and their functions. Thank you, students, for watching this video.